Derrick Lewis had a chat with Mike Bond of MMA Junkie, talked about fouling. Here's what the Black Beast had to say.
In a fight, though, right? Maybe just a few mulligans on the golf course.
I cheated in the fight. Shit, I know one time I kneed him in the nuts. I kneed him in the nuts, like right off the bat. Soon the fight started, I kneed him in the nuts on purpose, just because I wanted to get my nerves to calm down. Ruin Potts, that fight right there, I kneed him in the nuts, and shit, I cheat. Shit, any means necessary. If I want to start poking the eyes and all that, I'm gonna poke you in the eye. Um, because you're gonna get a warning. They're not gonna take a point soon you poke somebody in the eye. Shit, everybody know that.
It is so refreshing to hear complete and utter honesty about fouling from an actual fighter who's doing the fouling. It is so refreshing. Because Derrick Lewis is 1,000% correct, and he's doing exactly what everyone else does. I don't want people coming down on Derrick Lewis for admitting this, because he's just saying what everyone does. It's like hearing a banker admit that he's stealing your money. It's like, yeah, we know. It's like hearing a politician say, yeah, I lie. It's like, yeah, we know. You're just the one that's admitting it. So hearing Derrick Lewis say, like, yeah, I totally foul in fights because there's no goddamn consequences. What are they going to do? Warn you 6 times before maybe taking a point? Of course fighters foul. By any means necessary. This whole like, oh, let's fix the UFC gloves so fighters stop poking each other in the eye. Like, okay, yeah, it's the gloves' fault. We're going to blame the equipment because fighters are trying to give themselves advantages, cut corners, because there's no consequences for it. I went to sparring on Monday, right? I go to King's MMA. Monday I went to sparring. Amateur class down to pro class. I don't need to be taking giga kicks. Went to the amateur class. I'm 41 years old. Stop making fun of me. Went to sparring on Monday. It was two 1-hour classes. We did Muay Thai, 1 hour Muay Thai, 1 hour MMA. For about the last 30 minutes of Muay Thai, we were sparring. And then for the MMA class, it was almost all sparring for about an hour, just rotating between your partners, right? During that time, during roughly 90 minutes of sparring, I did not get fouled once. 90 minutes of sparring. Not one person poked me in the eye. Not one person hit me in the groin. Not one person grabbed my shorts. Not one person grabbed the fence. On the flip side, in 90 minutes of sparring, I didn't foul one training partner once. I didn't poke one person in the eye. I didn't kick one person in the junk. I didn't grab the fence. I didn't grab shorts. Not a single foul came out of me in 90 minutes of sparring. And even though I didn't get to see every second of every person sparring, I didn't see a single foul in that 2-hour class, 90 minutes of straight sparring. I didn't see anyone go down because they got kicked in the nuts. I didn't see anybody like have to say, time out, time out. I got poked in the eye. Take some time out to rinse water in their eye. It was a class of 20, 25 dudes. Not one foul of any kind in 90 minutes of sparring. Why? Because fouls aren't accidents the way people think they are in professional cage fighting. Fouls aren't this just, oh, there's nothing we can do. Oh, it's the gloves. Oh, they should wear goggles. Oh, they stepped in when I was throwing a leg kick and accidentally hit him in the junk. It's like, no. Because we're trying not to foul our training partners. We don't want to foul our training partners, and so we don't. 90 minutes of sparring, not one single foul. And the vast majority of these guys are amateurs. It's not like they're pros that are like really, really accurate. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you're more likely to get hurt in jiu-jitsu rolling with a white belt than a black belt? It's because the white belts are kind of herky-jerky, making mistakes, unorthodox. The black belts are smooth. They're better. They know how to hurt you more, but they don't because they're controlled and know what to do. These were amateurs. Jumping around weight classes, right? Heavyweights going with flyweights. Not one single foul. Because fouls at the highest level are often intentional. And if they're not intentional, they're reckless. Right? Maybe when I stick my hand out to block you with my fingers, I'm not trying to poke you in the eye, but if I do, so be it. Because what's the consequences? My opponent's vision is now blurred, and I got a stern warning from the referee. Yeah, I'll take that any day.